What's going on, everybody? My name's David and welcome back to yet another Buzzfeed test. Now don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that this one has been suggested way more times than the pizza one. It's been suggested on every single video again and again and again. Avocado desserts. Now you might be asking yourselves, David, if it's been suggested on every video, why have you waited until now to do it? And the answer to that question is because I hate avocados. Once in a while I can have a little bit of it in like sushi or something, but other than that, not a fan. Which is why later today, when all this is done, I'm gonna have some members from my family once again come try it for me. Now I'll probably try it too, but I'm pretty certain I'm gonna hate them all, so ignore that part. Either way, let's get to it. Alright guys, to start we're going to try this chocolate avocado mousse, only because it needs so much time in the fridge. And for that you're going to start with some milk, then of course some avocados, some salt, vanilla extract, unsweetened cocoa powder, agave syrup, some chocolate chips, and some raspberries. Step 1, cut up your avocados, and immediately I realized that there was a brown tinge to these. I googled if it was okay to still eat them. Apparently it is, so we're just gonna go with it because they're the only ones I have. Once you've got your borderline rotten avocados cut up, you're gonna take a half cup of chocolate chips and melt that down. And now we can start assembling this in the blender. First, your avocados, then your chocolate, a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, a third of a cup of milk, a half cup of agave syrup, and a half cup of the unsweetened cocoa powder. You're going to blend this for a couple minutes until it looks like everything combines. Throw it all into a bowl. It's actually looking pretty decent right now. And throw that into the fridge for 3 hours. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to whip up this avocado frosting. Since I only have 1 avocado left, we're going to cut this recipe in half and use 1 cut up avocado to 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and then whip that all together. Once again, this is turning a strange brown. Nonetheless, then gradually throw in a half pound of powdered sugar. It was at this point that this mixture began to look like the mucus from someone with a sinus infection. And then we're going to finish that off with a quarter teaspoon of lemon extract. Side note, this stuff was nearly impossible to find in the store. And then you're just going to take your icing, throw that in a piping bag, or if you don't have one, a Ziploc, cut a tip off of it. And at Buzzfeed they use cupcakes, but ain't nobody got time to make cupcakes right now, so I got some store-bought sugar cookies instead. I was gagging as I applied this, but here we go. There it is. Alright, so it's 2.5 hours later, and this actually looks pretty good, I have to say. I put it in this little thing here and make a nice little plating, and let's give it a try. Alright, unfortunately we just filmed her eating the cookie and then my camera died and didn't save the video. Long story short, she absolutely hated it. What'd you say it tasted like?
A smoothie on top of a cookie.
And I told her, you know, it was supposed to be on a cupcake, whatever, it wouldn't have made it any better. So she gave it a 0 out of 10. We recommend
do it again.
Don't make it. Alright, so now we have the mousse. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. I do have higher hopes for this one. 3, 2, 1.
Tastes like pudding. Burnt pudding.
So what I didn't tell you was like 3/4 of this at least is avocado. And you don't taste it miraculously. All you taste is like chocolate and a little hint at the back of avocado. It's actually not bad though.
Not horrible. This
is more labor intensive. Having said that, try it if you like avocado and chocolate because I think it's somewhat worth it. What would you give it out of 10?
5.
5? That's fair. I'll go a little higher, give it like 5.5, 6 because I could actually eat a little bit more of this. But if you guys like today's Buzzfeed test, can we smash that thumbs up? How much should we try to get?
How much did you get last time?
I don't know.
More than last time.
More than last time. I don't know what that was, but let's go for it. As always, all my social media links will be right down there if you want to go follow me on Twitter or Instagram. If you guys have more suggestions for any recipes that we haven't done yet, leave them down in the comments.
Not with vegetables and chocolate.
Do what you want, but other than that, have an absolutely awesome rest of your weekend. We'll see you right back here next Thursday.
Peace.
Peace.
Who comes up with this stuff?
She asks me that every time. I get it from the same people, Mom.
I say have your lunch with avocado and then have your chocolate pudding after.
If I had a little caption, like, I would zoom up on your face and say, wise words of Justine.